I grew up counting coins before I ever got the chance to count dreams. In a tiny, worn-down apartment, it was just me, my mum, my aunt, and my grandmother. 4 women, surviving, not living. Bills were always late. Food was never enough. And hope was something we couldn't afford. When I was 17, I got into university. To most people, it's just school. But to me, it was my escape. My one shot at a different life. But freedom isn't free. It came with student loans, responsibilities, and expectations I never saw coming. The moment money hit my account, everything changed. It started small. Can you help me just this once? But just this once turned into again and again. My aunt started asking for money, then my mum, and before I even realized it, I wasn't their daughter anymore. I was their safety net. By the time I turned 18, the arguments never stopped. Money, stress, blame. Every conversation turned into a fight. So I left, not because I didn't love them, but because staying was destroying me. Starting over wasn't easy. I got a small place, a minimum wage job, bills that kept piling up. I was exhausted all the time, but still, I tried to save, just a little every month, because for the first time in my life, I had a dream, a future that actually belonged to me. Then one night, my mum called me. Her voice was shaking. She told me she had maxed out all her credit cards. She had nothing left, and without thinking, I did what I always do. I gave everything, my savings, gone, just like that. And the worst part, it didn't fix anything. Nothing changed. They kept falling into the same situation, over and over again. And me, I kept pulling them out, until one day, I realized I couldn't do it anymore. That's when my grandmother sat me down. She looked at me and said something I'll never forget. Stop telling them how much money you have. Protect yourself. So for the first time in my life, I did. I kept my savings a secret, and when they asked for money, I gave less, telling them that's all I can afford. And then, everything fell apart. One small mistake. I left my laptop open, my bank statement, right there on the screen. My aunt saw it, and in that moment, everything changed. She exploded. You lied to us? My mum found out soon after, and she was just as angry. They told me, if you can afford tattoos, if you can afford going out, then you can afford helping your family. And just like that, I wasn't the one who sacrificed everything anymore. I was the selfish one, the villain. It's been over a week now. No calls, no messages, nothing, just silence. And this guilt that won't leave me alone. So now I keep asking myself, am I selfish for finally choosing myself, for wanting a life that isn't just about surviving? Or am I just tired of saving people who don't want to be saved?